right, I think we're actually live. I'm like actively finishing my my bingo card at the same time. Pikmin 4 was on it, so it's actually in the same spot as last time, which is nice. I'll have that up in a minute. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'll be with you in just a moment. My streaming software decided to crash really hard immediately before we came in, so we're kind of flying by the seat of our pants at this exact moment. I wanted to come on a little bit early to, you know, chat up thoughts about what might be in there. I've got some interesting stuff in the old prediction zone. My bingo card is not necessarily things that I'm actively predicting are going to happen. It's more things that are, you know, a possibility, I suppose. Let me see if I can get some of these things into place, and then we'll be a little bit more focused. Ooh, interesting. Got mounts and stuff. Was that a thing in the original? Oh, not the original. In like 3 or something. Yeah, it's we were having some difficulty with oh, god damn it. With getting some of this stuff situated, but we are in now. All right. Like I mentioned before, I'm actively, like, frantically throwing together my my bingo card. Pikmin 4 was on there, so I'm marking that. Those look like star bits. What the fuck? Is that a crossover thing with both Mario Galaxy and Luigi's Mansion? Okay, that was weird. God damn it, where is the thing? There it is. I'm moving as fast as I can.
Let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
We've got some creative ones in here too, so we'll see if I guess we also
introducing Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass DLC.
Nice.
Say hello to Masha, the newest hero from Lapidarist. She can use special ore to craft accessories that can bestow.
Well, that's a fun one that'll be in there.
Challenge battles with roguelike elements
And
are also
then
being added.
that one. The video and sound are desynced. Oh, great. All right, hang on a second. Let me try something here. Silent for a moment. Apologies. Once I can find where the fuck it went. There it is.
Coming in Volume 4 later this year.
Is that any better?
Tell me why? Is this really what you want? Nothing's gonna get
Oh, why is the...
through to him.
Get that out of there. Oh, why did it... When did it go into that view, too? Oh, come on.
Like killing Granddad, wasn't
Ah,
it?
Jesus.
Volume 3 of the Xenoblade
Everything is being a pain in the ass.
expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game launches on the Nintendo Switch
Excellent,
system
excellent.
February 15th. Shake it, amigo. 3, 2, 1.
What?
Move to the beat in a brand new Samba de Amigo game.
Okay.
Grab your Joy-Con controllers
That's
and
an interesting...
shake 'em like maracas to match the targets during a
It's a hell of an interesting thing going on there. Would not have... When's the last time... Has there ever been a Samba de Amigo game outside of Samba de Amigo?
Unexpected might happen, so stay on your toes.
So weird.
Why not dance with a friend to predict your compatibility in Love Checker? Make sure to show up in
That's
style,
adorable.
too. Compete online in World Party. Those with the lowest scores in each round will be eliminated. Keep the beat and aim for first
I'm so close to having this set. I'm so sorry.
40 songs are included, spanning a multitude of genres from around the world. So grab those controllers and get shaken when Samba de Amigo Party Central shimmies onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
That's cute.
Got a passion for fashion?
Not especially, but, you know.
Welcome to Fashion Dreamer. This is the place to
Cool.
glam it up and express yourself.
Yeah, it seems like we got a...
Here, you'll aim to become a stylish influencer.
Oh,
and
man.
you're in luck. Tons of people are seeking the latest trends. Give them a like if you dig their style. Or suggest new outfits for them to grow as an influencer. Now it's time for fashion design. Choose from over
This is such a
1,000
strange
design options. Then add a
setup we got
personal
going
touch
on
to
here.
give your item a final flourish.
I need a rapid fire one in here. One bingo card thing, but I've got like so many of them.
Mix and
You know what?
match
Screw it.
your
I'll just put
favorites
that in
to
there. Why not?
create New looks. By connecting online, you can expand your friend
Do
circle.
I not have that in there?
grow
Oh no,
your
I do have
brand.
that there. Okay.
Got an eye for fashion? Then get styling. When Fashion
Screw
Dreamer
it, there we go.
debuts exclusively on Nintendo Switch this
I'm
year.
almost there. We're gonna put this thing in there. It'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be great.
Delve into these dark worlds. Dracula's Castle beckons in this new paid DLC
Oh, wow.
for the roguelite action platformer Dead Cells.
Ha!
Venture through the castle's hellish halls and outskirts alongside Richter Belmont and Alucard,
Okay.
leading up to a showdown with death and Dracula himself.
Whoop.
Wield the vampire killer
I'll move this
and other iconic weapons as
down
you
here.
vanquish
Oh
legions
no,
of
it's not gonna be
monsters
visible
in
down there.
frenetic combat.
Fuck.
12 original covers and 51 songs from the Castlevania series
Put it
accompany
right
you during your quest in Dead Cells.
there.
Return to Castlevania.
That'll have to
Sinking
do.
its teeth into Nintendo Switch March 6th.
Let me.
Pre-orders begin
Now I'm gonna
today
mark a couple of
on
these off
Nintendo
too.
eShop. Enter a new grid in this narrative puzzle adventure set within the Tron universe.
Oh, interesting.
Uncover dangerous truths and retrieve what was lost as you navigate through a perilous world.
Let's see.
Your decisions and the alliances you forge will impact
So
your
we got
journey
Pikmin
and
4.
the entire server.
Actually, let me.
Tron Identity launches first for consoles on
go.
Nintendo Switch this April.
Tron Identity.
Who's there? Wait, is that? Well, that can't be good. The time-bending murder mystery Ghost Trick returns in HD. After kicking the bucket and becoming a ghost, you can possess and control objects. With your powers, you
Okay.
can help others, like this woman, and change any ill-fated, fates.
Let's see. We
Ghost
got
Trick,
ourselves
Phantom
Pikmin
Detective,
4.
Spirits onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
All right. Okay.
Two connected worlds, one suspenseful thriller.
I guess technically we got our crossover cameo for the Castlevania thing there, right? Whoa! I don't know. Oh, my camera's doing the low frame rate thing again. God damn it! I had that fixed earlier. I guess when it crashed, it unset a bunch of settings. That's fucking aggravating. I guess I'm low frame rate for this. Sorry, folks. This is like, let me shrink that down. It's gonna be so hard to read, though. There's like no screen real estate where this makes sense. What even is this? This is super stylish. You know what? I'll kill two birds with one stone. Doink. There we go. Now I'm not even visible. We still can see some of the chat. We can still see that thing. Quality in the video is like awful too. Is that? Let's see if I can tweak this while we go. Yeah, what the hell is this? Please, please. I am begging you, YouTube. Please behave for 5 minutes. Oh, for God's sake.
Once upon a time, there was a witch and a demon. Experience Bayonetta's origins as a young witch.
Oh, I
named
was hearing about
Teresa,
this. I was curious what the deal was with,
seeking the power to rescue her
Interesting.
imprisoned mother. she ventures deep into the Avalon Forest ruled by fairies.
I'm going to that forest.
I forgot that Bayonetta had a name before she was Bayonetta.
Save Mummy.
There, she'll encounter the otherworldly demon Cheshire.
Interesting.
You'll control both witch and demon at the same time. Harness Cereza's magic and Cheshire's
All right, so kind of a...
travel through this mysterious.
Oh, this reminds me a little of Monument Valley in its own way. Not as like restricted to the space it's in, but like that kind of simultaneous two-character control kind of way, you know?
And can only support Cheshire by magically binding enemies. Hold an enemy in place while Cheshire attacks, or stop an aggressive one to focus on another. Strategically
Interesting.
use each character's abilities to win battles.
So I'm assuming that it's a twin stick, like left is Cereza, right is
The
Cheshire
duo
or
will
something.
gain strength as they continue their journey. By obtaining more powers, new paths can be
Remake of a
opened,
game released
and
before 2000
battles
does
can be
not
more
include
easily
2010
swayed
games.
in
It's
your
2009 or earlier.
favor. Can Cereza and Cheshire find their happily ever after?
Oh, is Twitter super broken right now? Jesus.
Bayonetta
That's great.
Cereza and the Lost Demon prowls onto the Nintendo Switch system March
okay.
17th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
How
Cool.
was that? Next, please
Is that
take
right?
a look at this.
Oh, the game of with a title of 10 letters or 10 words is new games, not already announced ones. So Splatoon 3 also does not count. I feel like there's a decent chance we might be knocking another one off our bingo card here. Yeah. It's the quiet part of town. What's... Welcome to Jollyville. Oh, did that one just say available now? Oh.
Introducing the Splatoon
Well,
3
there's that.
Expansion Pass. This paid DLC includes 2 waves of content. The first wave is Inkopolis. Make this splat-tastic place from the original Splatoon game your stomping
Oh, I thought I
grounds.
recognized it. Okay. That's why I was like, because I haven't touched
It's got some
2 or
pretty
3.
nifty weapons and gear. You might spot a few familiar faces alongside new shopkeepers.
All right.
Products here
Hello,
are the same as
hello.
the ones in Splatsville. So shop wherever your vibes are strongest.
Oh my God.
Salmon Run, Table Turf Battle, The Show, and
Okay.
Amiibo functionality all work in the same way here too.
It's cute that it's a giant like amiibo package, right? Which also makes this another game where
Squid
characters are
Sisters will
all-
also perform here during Splatfest.
nice. Neat and nice together. Nice.
Old school and freshness.
It's yet another Nintendo property where the main characters are very, very small.
The first wave of this paid DLC launches this spring.
All right. Is the second wave going to be Splatoon 2 themed? So out there, do you guys say Splatoon or Splatoon? Also, what else we got there? Ooh. Very artsy. Is it like a playable music video for the new? Ooh. Jesus. Okay. All right. Oh, is that area completely underwater? I guess that explains the coral. But it's dead coral.
Wave 1 Inkopolis
Huh. All right.
launches this spring. Wave
Neato.
2 Side Order will launch in the future. The Splatoon 3 expansion pass will be available later today on Nintendo.
One of these days I do have to play. I do actually have to get into Splatoon. See. I have a hard time not calling it
Many people have
Splatoon.
played Splatoon 3 since its launch.
Oh fuck! And he just said it. Well, the
Thank you all
the
very much. We hope players will be able to enjoy the game even more with the upcoming paid expansion pass.
All right.
Please look forward to more information about Splatoon 3 in the future.
All right, man. If you insist.
See some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Adventure awaits Mickey and friends on Illusion Island. Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse,
Huh.
Donald Duck,
Uh,
and Goofy. Embark on
Is this
a
gonna
new
be-
adventure to find 3 magical books.
I was gonna say, is this gonna be a new
Mysterious island to
Illusions game?
run, jump,
It certainly looks like it.
swing to explore every nook and cranny of the island. By unlocking special abilities, you can reach new places and find secret areas. Cross large chasms with boost jump. Ground-pound barriers to open new spaces. And glide through the air to reach distant platforms and hidden areas. Each character's personality shines through in their actions. Up to 4 pals locally can brave the island.
All right,
Share a
that seems
hug for
fun.
Extra help. Play leapfrog for larger jumps, or drop a rope to lend a hand. Work together to save Mana, and you might discover new paths.
Cool.
While
All
exploring
right.
the island, you'll meet unusual allies and dangerous foes.
This seems rad. The Illusion games are like really good
To
old
figure
school
out the
games.
secrets to victory.
Even if we had that trouble with that one of them
Join
at the
Mickey
beginning.
and friends on a high-flying adventure in Disney Illusion Island.
I remember they
Swing
used to
on
be
Nintendo Switch
I
July
think
28th.
Capcom
Pre-orders
games
begin
back in the
today
day, weren't
on
they?
Nintendo eShop.
Rad. Very rad.
Emblems are on the way.
Oh boy.
New emblems are coming to future waves of the Fire Emblem Engage Expansion Pass DLC. Wave 2
Holy
includes
cow. I think in the future a bingo
Emblem
thing is
of
going to have to be like percentage of
Defense and unleash
direct
counterattacks.
devoted to DLC.
Soren, Emblem of Acumen. Cast magic spells over a wide area.
Okay.
This battle
Camilla, Emblem of Revelation.
Have they always used emblem as like a term itself within the games? Or is this a newish thing?
Includes Crom and Robin,
Oh.
Emblem of Bonds.
Or are they using emblem to refer
Sword and
to
magic attacks.
legacy characters showing up as summons?
Veronica, Emblem of Heroes.
I see you.
Summon additional allies to fight for your
Yeah,
cause.
okay.
Challenge newly added missions to recruit these new emblems. And in Wave 4, a
Wave
new
4,
story
Jesus.
called Bell Xenologue will be unlocked.
Xenologue. Are they?
Thank you for answering our prayers.
Who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
Watch out! Assassin!
Are they going to
Wave
do some
2
kind of
the
crossover
Fire
here?
Emblem Engage expansion pass for the Fire Emblem Engage game launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
Jesus Christ.
Later today.
Okay.
Take
What is
control
this?
of your destiny.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I just realized that I was hovering over the thing like this whole
World in
time.
which
Fuck.
deities known as aspirations dwell. When
Whoa.
a megacorp endangers the harmony between Reverie and our world, the future of humanity hangs in the balance.
There's no commentary here. There is no
In this
commentary.
narrative adventure, harness your divine gift
Seems
of clairvoyance to travel
okay.
between worlds. See the
Doing like a
future
point-click adventure style
and
thing?
decide
Oh,
humanity's fate.
timeline
Branching
shifting.
story paths, along with a riveting soundtrack by Celeste composer Lena Raine. set
Oh,
the
no
stage
shit.
For your journey.
Hey, that's awesome.
Eventually, you'll side with one of the 6 aspirations like Bond, power, or chaos to change the story's outcome. To which destiny do you aspire?
Whoa.
The Fall of Reverie launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch.
All right,
this June.
okay. Neato.
These games will have you rolling.
Great job.
Octopath Traveler 2 is just around
Hey.
the corner. After today's Nintendo Direct, a demo containing the game's opening hours will be available
Oh,
on
hey.
Nintendo eShop.
Seems like a really muted
Stories
announcement of that,
await.
doesn't it?
Which path will you take first? Who will your allies be? And where will your journey lead you? Adventure through a brand new world.
Whoa,
with Octopath
fuck.
Traveler 2,
Damn.
launching on Nintendo Switch February 24th. Keep it rolling.
Hey,
Run around and
Katamari.
collect objects in this remaster of
Na,
We Love
na, na,
Katamari.
na, na, na. Oh, that has to be.
Roll in the classroom. A zoo. And
I'm going to go ahead and mark that as a remake of a.
features include
2010 game earlier.
All Cosmos and 5 new challenges.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, it's like, this was early 2000s, wasn't it?
With a selfie camera.
Oh, that's cute. You get, is that Inky?
We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie comes
that
to
Blinky?
Nintendo Switch June 2nd. In addition,
I think
active
Blinky is
Nintendo
red.
Switch online members can play a free game trial of
Dun,
Katamari
dun,
Damacy
dun, dun,
Reroll.
dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Combine the powers of the sun and moon to fend off evil.
Oh,
in this
hey. Game with the
turn-based
title of at most
RPG.
10 letters.
Freely
Sea of
traverse
Stars.
a breathtaking world. Meet characters from all walks of life. And
Ooh.
devastate foes with
Oh, I
timed
think I've been
attacks
seeing
in
some of
battle.
this on
Complement
Twitter
your journey
recently.
with enchanting melodies
This is
and
beautiful art.
retro-inspired tunes from the renowned Yasunori Mitsuda, a guest composer for the game.
No shit.
Sea of Stars sails
All
onto
right.
Nintendo Switch August 29th.
Sweet.
A free demo will launch later today on Nintendo eShop.
No sh. Oh man, there's some good RP. We're eating good with some RPGs here.
Multiplayer showdown. Form 2 teams of 3 and challenge others to lightning fast
Interesting. All right, interesting set of characters there.
Use each striker's
Big
skills
teddy
to
bear.
dominate each match.
Goopy girl.
Choose
person.
the course trajectory from afar. Areas to gain the advantage.
All right. Okay.
Knock opponents out of the arena with
Neat.
explosive moves.
Available today probably should be the free space, but it seemed pretty goddamn obvious that Tears of the Kingdom was going to be like what time is it? It is about 5:23. This is a 40-minute long thing. I assume legit like the last 8 to 10 minutes of this are all going to be. Oh.
Switch, remastered in HD.
Let's see. That's a compilation of 2 more games.
Massive labyrinth. Its paths are
Are any of these games brand new releases? I guess this is a remake, not a release though. Oh, the music sounds original though, or very close to it.
With 5 adventurers. As the guild leader, you'll assign
Oh, I've never played Etrian Odyssey. This looks pretty fucking fun. If anything, it looks like a combination of Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, like merging a couple of those bits with God, I'm trying to think of what the dungeon crawler that has that same style is, but it seems fun. This might not be a bad thing to check out sometime.
Plus, take advantage of new difficulty options.
Oh, that's
and
cute,
a new
Picnic.
auto mapping function for smoother exploration.
Oh, thank fuck. I feel like a
Odyssey
maze game like
Origins
that would drive me
Collection
nuts
launches on Nintendo Switch
without some kind of
June
map
1st.
in there.
Each game in the collection will also be available separately on Nintendo eShop.
Okay, that's nice of them. So if you want all of them or if you just want one.
Nintendo eShop.
Okay, cool. Oh, it looks like Famicom Wars.
Calling all strategy fans. The Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp game is only a couple
Nice.
of months away. Join
This would also be a remake of a game released between 2010 and a compilation of 2 more games.
Each one filled with
These would have been like, what,
turn-based tactical action.
2002-ish? Maybe 3?
Flex your strategic muscles across a multitude of modes. Design your own maps and share them with friends.
I'm a little surprised that they didn't try to find a way to put Famicom Wars in here as well.
Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp comes to Nintendo
Nice.
Switch April 21st. Pre-orders
Alrighty.
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Rad. Rad. Oh, hey! We're going to learn some more about the,
Story will unfold in the
Oh,
Kirby's Return
are we
to
going to play
Dreamland
as
Deluxe
Magolor?
game. Magolor, the interdimensional traveler from the main adventure, has lost his powers and must escape the realm between dimensions.
Okay. So we're going to get like a powerless Kirby style version of play. Magolor Epilogue, the Interdimensional Traveler. That's fun.
All he can do now is a basic attack and jump.
Okay.
To regain Magolor's powers, you'll need to collect magic points by defeating enemies,
Interesting. Okay, so this seems.
Points. Different abilities can be
So this is
restored
like
and
a slightly less broken version of Meta Nightmare. It seems like.
Magolor's levitation, or increase his attack range.
Ah, okay. So you got some like RPG choices in here. All right.
There are over 20 interdimensional stages to explore.
Ooh. All right, we got some cool shit going on. We hadn't really. We haven't talked about it a ton. We haven't talked about it a ton, but we are playing Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe when it comes out in 2 weeks.
Can Magolor restore his powers and safely return
This
to
is
his
cute. I
world?
like this.
You can access this new epilogue after clearing story mode.
Makes sense. That's cool. All right, so I guess this kind of fills in some blanks about why everyone's very cool with Magolor being around after Return to Dreamland.
After today's Nintendo Direct, a demo will be available on Nintendo eShop. Up to 4 players can play a specially arranged demo with select stages and sub-games. Kirby's Return to
Nice.
Dreamland
Oh yeah, that's right.
Deluxe launches on the
Return to
Nintendo
Dreamland
Switch
Deluxe
system
also brings back
February
a whole
24th.
shitload of old
Pre-orders are available now
minigames,
on Nintendo
including
eShop.
fucking
We hope you're
Egg
looking
Cracker
forward
from
to
Kirby's
the new
Adventure.
story in Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe.
All right,
Next,
sweet.
Here's some news about Nintendo Switch Online. Please
Okay.
take a look at this.
I don't know if I can count news about the game we already know being the remake of a game starring a Smash Fighter, but oh yeah, boy.
Game Boy games are being added to Nintendo Switch Online. On Nintendo Switch,
Yeah.
you can play these games anytime, anywhere,
About
just like
fucking
you could back in the
time.
day.
So now on the Switch, you can play
Let's introduce
both
the games
Link's
that will be
Awakening
available at
for Game Boy
launch.
Color and Link's Awakening for. I hope they have the original Game Boy version
Tetris.
also available.
Arrange the falling tetraminos and aim for a high score.
Nice, the classic, the ultimate
Super
video
Mario
game
Land
of
2,
the
6 golden coins.
80s.
Reclaim the castle that Wario stole from you.
Nice. Do 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 do
The
do.
Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening DX.
Okay, so I mean the Game Boy Color version isn't bad. It is gameplay wise the best version of the game. In terms of the aesthetic, though, I think the original Game Boy is probably the better one. I don't like I know that the Game Boy screen had. Oh, nice. I know the Game Boy screen had that green tint to it, but I do also like the grayscale look there. And
The New Nightmare.
ooh,
Solve a murder mystery on the supernatural Shadow Island.
that is a ridiculously
Metroid
good-looking
2:
Game Boy Color
Return of
game.
Samus. Destroy
Hey.
the Metroids hiding on planet SR-388.
Nice.
Wario Land 3. Traverse
Ah,
a world
the
that
Wario
changes
Land games.
between day and night based on your actions.
I'm intrigued that they got 3, but not
Kirby's Dreamland.
2.
Float,
I don't know.
inhale, and spit out enemies in
Oh,
Kirby's
man.
debut title.
This is a good lineup. This is a pretty solid lineup of Game Boy games. I can't complain.
You can use the Game Boy, Game Boy
Hey, here we
Pocket,
go.
or Game Boy Color screen filter.
Excellent. Good. That's what I
Up to
want to
2
hear.
Players can play compatible games together locally or online.
Nice. Nice.
More games will be added in the
Hey, the
future.
Oracle's games Pokemon trading card game. Oh my god. They're actually putting Kirby Tilt and Tumble to be played on the Switch, which means it's going to be built in on the. Holy shit.
Game Boy Advance
Oh,
games are being
baby.
added to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack.
Oh
Here are the
shit.
games that you can play at launch.
Damn. I wonder if they're going to put the Four Swords
Super
games
Mario
on there.
Advance
Like they got
4,
Minish Cap,
Super
but
Mario Brothers 3. Play
so you can now
38
play
extra
Mario
levels from
3
Nintendo
or
e-reader accessory.
the Game Boy Advance version of Mario 3.
WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games.
These are
Experience
these
the
are a
origins
pretty
of the
fucking great
lightning-fast
selection.
micro games. Kuru Kuru Kururin. Guide the
Ooh.
spinning stick to the goal without hitting obstacles.
Oh, dang.
Mario Kart Super Circuit. Race in the first Mario Kart game created for a portable system.
Nice. I had this one.
Mario and Luigi.
Hey,
Superstar
Mario and
Saga.
Luigi. Fuck yeah, this is
Enter a
awesome.
zany world and fight with equally zany attacks.
This is a great fucking lineup.
The Legend of Zelda. The Minish
Fuck
Cap.
yeah, Minish Cap.
Shrink to miniature size and dive into a
I
big
feel like this
adventure.
one. I feel like this one is often forgotten in the realm of great
For
Zelda
compatible
games.
And up to 4 players can play together.
Yeah.
More
Nice.
games will be added to this
Ah,
library as
Fusion,
well.
Amazing Mirror, the Fire Emblem Golden Sun, F-Zero,
After this
nice.
presentation, you can play these Game Boy titles with the Nintendo Switch Online membership. Or play both Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles with an Nintendo
Okay, so
Switch
only the Game
Online
Boy
Plus
Advance ones are expansion pack.
membership.
That's smart, I think, of like not having the Game Boy ones be. Hey,
Select
dun
Game
dun
Boy
dun dun.
titles
Dun, 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 bum,
will be
bum,
playable
bum,
on
bum, bum.
Nintendo Switch.
That was a cute cut. I like that.
And after today's Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to play the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles we introduced.
Now, there's a part of me that's like, oh man, I almost want to play Kirby Tilt and Tumble again now that I have an actual legitimate way of doing those motions. Actually, I probably could just do it with a controller, couldn't I? It'd be a very different experience. I don't know if I want to put myself through that again, but the fact that you can play it much more easily is nice. It'd be the first time that anyone can actually play that game properly and record it properly for like a Let's Play. Oh. Oh, shit. I'm just gonna... Come on back. Fuck yes! Hey, baby! Yeah! All right. About fucking time. Oh, man. The trilogy was released on, what, the Wii? Like, not the original games, but, like, the trilogy thing that they did? I mean, I'll take it. Metroid Prime Remastered. I guess that's a remake of a game starring a...
Metroid Prime game, originally
Starring a...
released on the
I
Nintendo GameCube system.
that was not what I was expecting for being...
Nintendo Switch. Explore Talon 4 from the
That was not what I was expecting me, so there's that now.
Beware, there's more to this alien planet than meets the eye.
Oh, nice.
Advisors are the key to your
I mean, I feel like, obviously, when Prime 4 gets a real release date, we're going to have to play this version of it for sure. I mean, it'll look a hell of a lot better than either the GameCube or Wii versions, so...
When hostile creatures attack, keep them in your sights with
God
a
damn.
feature, then fight
Nice.
back with beams, missiles,
Nice, nice, nice.
bombs, and more.
Ah, man.
This remaster adds new dual stick controls, allowing
Hey!
you to move around while separately changing your point of view.
Excellent. That's fucking great.
You can also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game. among
Nice.
Other control options.
All right, sweet. That's... I think that it was a necessary change for sure.
The digital version of Metroid Prime Remastered.
What about
launches
physical
on
version?
Nintendo eShop later today. The
No
physical
shit.
version of the game will be available
Whoa.
in stores February 22nd.
Damn. That's a hell of a drop. Fuck me.
Your master detective skills to the test. This is the World Detective
So,
Organization.
Metroid Prime 1 was a game I had played before all of those, and I did enjoy it a lot. I just never got into the later
The
ones.
spirit haunting him will solve
Damn,
the
that's a
strange
hell of a
incident
fucking
in
drop.
Gemini Ward.
Surprise,
A city
Metroid Prime
previously
today.
controlled by Amaterasu Corporation.
Shit.
You'll investigate these
God
incidents
damn.
alongside master detectives of the organization. Each one has a supernatural ability that can.
Oh, I think I
prove
saw
useful
the
during
launch trailer for
investigations.
this. Or not launch trailer, the reveal
Many
trailer for this.
body
This looks
types and
neat.
Voices with disguise.
Huh.
Detect heartbeats and whispers with audio aptitude. And witness past crime scenes.
Also hilarious. Wind
with
Waker or Twilight
cognition.
Princess ported to Switch. They're
These
like
abilities can shift
among the
your
only games that the only Zelda games that didn't just get
So
some
use
kind of
them
a
to
port
get
announcement
closer
that weren't
to
already there.
cracking a case. After collecting enough evidence, a mystery labyrinth will appear.
Okay, so we got some
Spot the inconsistencies.
got a little bit of Persona-ish stuff going on there, but this seems a little bit like a
Detective archives reign
somewhere in between like
launches on
Persona
Nintendo
and
Switch
Danganronpa or
June
something.
30th.
That's cool. Oh, you know what? I can mark off anything Pokemon
Flight once more.
because they did
A
technically
remastered
just
collection of both Bot and Kaido's
they announced
games
Pokemon trading
originally
card
released
game as a
on the
future
Nintendo
thing there.
GameCube system is coming to
Oh yeah,
Nintendo
Bot and
Switch.
Kaitos.
After a long and peaceful era on the floating islands above Earth, the Empire's conspiracy looms closer. As spirits dwelling within the protagonists, you'll stand up to the Empire across two different eras of war. During your travels, you'll visit various locales and team up.
Hope everybody's ready for shampoo. The funniest thing is, if I tried to do like a shampoo percent thing, I would need to essentially do like, I would essentially need to do like 5 streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the end of the first stream would essentially need to be me setting up the shampoo for it to be anywhere near a reasonable, like, real-time speed run. Because granted, at that point, it's like, all right, you just then have to, even if you're not good at the game, all you got to do is beat it within 2 weeks.
Dive into your new fantasy life.
Live the life you want.
Oh.
New fantasy life game.
Fantasy life. Oh, this might be. I should have clarified farming or life simulator, but
You'll meet a mysterious girl.
let's see. Let's see.
Then travel between
Oh.
past and present
Okay.
to make the island your own.
And hey, look, it's Robo. He's still here, fixing the forest.
Angler, cook, blacksmith,
All right.
paladin, magician, and more. Take on different
Yeah,
roles
fantasy
to
life.
develop
Like,
the
well,
island.
I mean, it's not
How will you
wrong.
rebuild? This life is yours to live.
Also, funny enough, I can't click untitled game for Octopath Traveler 2, even though that was originally not meant to be.
Fantasy life
Like-
I. The
Oh,
girl
Fantasy
who
Life
stands
I didn't even
tall.
see that before. That's 8 words. Not quite there yet. Oh shit! Another Layton game. Hey, buddy. Been a while. Professor World in the New World of Steam. Okay, another 8 words. Cool. I'm a big Layton fan.
4 is racing in.
Hey. Layton is like the one thing that still makes what's that, level 5 money at this point. Because like it was less that Layton was dead, it was more that the company that made Layton was dead. Because level 5 merged with Concept, and then both of them pretty much immediately vanished off the face of the earth.
Wave 4 of the
All
Mario
right.
Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game. Races
So I
onto the
don't
Nintendo
know that I
Switch
could
system
put
this
Farming
spring.
Simulator down for Fantasy Life. If I had
Nintendo Switch
correctly put
Online
Farming and
Plus
Life
expansion
Simulator, I
pack
think I
members
might have
will
managed to
enjoy
get away with
this
it,
DLC at
but
no additional cost. The
I
DLC
think
can
I
also
think I
be
can't
purchased on its own.
quite justify it there. Oh, Indie Showcase time. Or just various ports. Battle Network! Blanc. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that one. Ah, so many nice games. Battle Network. Fuck yeah. Oh, I hate that font so much. Like, I get why they more or less need to change chunks of font, but they didn't change like the hit points and stuff. So like, I don't know. Nice. WBSC eBaseball Power Pros. Does that count as 10 words or more? Because WBSC does stand for stuff. Disney Dreamlight Valley. So is this the replacement for the Disney oh god, whatever the hell it was, their version of the Spyro Skylanders situation? Tales of Symphonia Remastered. Hey. I think we got the original of that, so that would not satisfy the Western release one. Oh, that was a little quicker than I expected.
Thank you for
All right.
staying with us so far. This will be our last segment.
Oh, it's
Please
gonna be
take-
Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, I see the pink. I see the green. I'm calling it there. Let's go ahead and pull that back. Oh. What is that? Looks like a plant? Or maybe a mechanism? Yeah, I'm very curious what's causing landmass chunks to float in the sky.
Servants. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
Oh shit, is Ganondorf getting voice acting again?
Survivors.
Okay. Is he attacking from the moon itself? Like, I know that's a blood moon, but like, it'd be interesting if the blood moon was some kind of a throwback to Majora's Mask here or something. But, ooh, okay. Ooh, the grass looks a lot better this time around too. At least in the sweeping fields there. Oh no, you're fighting Minecraft.
But
Ugh.
Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
You're going to need the help of Sonic the Hedgehog and Super Mario and Kirby. It's an Irish accent in the last one. Oh my god, we're grinding. It is Sonic now. The underground section. Maybe dungeons? Give me dungeons, please. Classic dungeons. I need them. What? We got proper vehicles this time. Oh. Oh shit, is stuff crashing down from the sky throughout this thing? So people are definitely going to throw that in reverse to see what's going on there, right?
Please, lend him your power.
Huh. I'll be honest, that's still less of a
That was
look
The
than I
Legend
was
of Zelda,
expecting
Tears of
like
the
this
Kingdom,
late in the game.
The latest entry in the Legend of Zelda series.
And yeah, I already pre-ordered it on GameStop. They
In
had
addition
pre-orders
to the
go up like
standard
yesterday.
version, a collector's edition of the game containing various items will release on launch day. A new amiibo figure of Link from this game will also be available on the same day. We hope you're looking forward to Link's latest.
I'm tempted.
grand
I'm tempted.
adventure. That's
All right.
all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Okay, I was kind of hoping for maybe a little bit more of the boop. We'll just knock that out and pull this back over here. I was kind of hoping for maybe a little bit more of a look at oh god, this thing is a pain in the ass. There we go. A little more of a look at Zelda there. I feel like we didn't get a whole lot more other than the Blood Moon seems to have more of an effect than just reviving old. Like, it seems like it's more like if you ever played Dead Rising, when night falls, all the zombies get like super powered. And they get like very fast and they get aggressive and stuff. And I guess the idea here is that they're going to have a similar thing. But the framing on that made it seem like the moon was more of an element directly than it was last time. And I don't know if that's just because of the way they edited that together or what, but I obviously still, like, we're definitely going to buy it. We're definitely going to play it. And yeah, I don't know. I want to know a little bit more about the premise of this, though I guess what's going to happen is we're going to sit down and play the first episode of this that goes up might be like an hour-long video just to have a really dense chunk right at the start. I mean, obviously Tears of the Kingdom is going to be like our like main focus this summer in terms of channel stuff. We're going to do it similar to Sonic Frontiers. Like, I took a week off at the end of the year because of like the holidays and stuff, but I think for this we're going to play straight through five episodes a week, a good hour and a half of content every week until that game is through. Also, actually, we have a release date now, which means I should start planning on sometime either at the end of April or the start of May. I'll be doing some Breath of the Wild streams to finish and 100% that game. We put up a poll a while back to see what people thought of trying to essentially clear what was left of Breath of the Wild before Tears of the Kingdom comes out, and I think that's going to be what we do there. What day is the 12th? I think that's like a Thursday. May 12th is a Friday. Okay. So, I mean, I could at least get 4 streams in there between those first 2 weeks of May. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not like going anywhere during that period. I don't think I am. So, what do you have left? We have 2 of the 3 Master Sword trials. We have a shitload of Koroks and a bunch of shrines. I don't know the numbers of either of those that we still have to go. We also never founded the town. We never did that little side quest. There's also like dragon. There's also statues that want like dragon scales, and we never interacted with those at all. Literally, I started my own file sometime later, and legit, maybe the first fucking thing I did was fall into like this weird grove and found one of the statues and was like, wait, this is something I haven't even seen, despite us playing that game for like 150 episodes. But yeah, so specifically put Forgotten Land DLC. I mean, I wasn't expecting there to be another Return to Dreamland announcement. They just announced Merry Magoland like a week ago. Granted, the game is about to come out, but I wasn't expecting them to have more news. I would have figured to be focusing on that as like just like a highlight. And Kirby and the Forgotten Land, I'm honestly surprised that there hasn't been some kind of DLC for it, just because it is such a large game. I'm honestly not convinced that they won't do Kirby and the Forgotten Land DLC. Honestly, the Pokemon one, I let Pokemon Legends Arceus DLC in there just because it's such a large-scale kind of game. I actually figured that it was likelier that we might see news of an Arceus DLC here versus a Scarlet or Violet DLC they definitely would save for a Pokemon Direct. Anything Pokemon, we actually got that on almost a technicality since they announced that Pokemon, the trading card game, is going to be in the Game Boy Color Nintendo Switch Online segment. So that was kind of like a sideways thing. So let's see. I'm gonna put some like orangey ones in here for ones that had I phrased it a little differently, we may have actually wound up with. Let's do that for a color. So let's see. There's the farming simulator. If I said farming or life sim, I think we might have gotten it there with Fantasy Life. If I had just made it Kirby in general, we would have wound up with that, but we did not. It wasn't even DLC. It was just more announcements about Kirby's Return to Dreamland, which itself, to be fair, also qualifies in the remake of a game released before 2010, because I think Return to Dreamland was what, like 2000? No, actually, no, that was after 2010. Because it was fairly new when we first played on the channel back in 2011, 2012. Let's see. Any others that are in here that could have maybe... Metroid Prime, obviously. If I just said Metroid Prime instead of 4, we would have had that one. They didn't talk about the movie at all. That actually surprised me quite a bit. Like, why not? The movie is about to come out, I think, isn't it? Movie is coming out in April. So they're not going to have another direct before then. So I'm a little surprised that they didn't mention that. Wind Waker Twilight Princess ported to Switch. Ironically, if I just said Zelda Switch ports, that would have also been something that would have technically worked, because we got at least 4 Zelda games that all just got Nintendo Switch Online announcements via the Game Boy stuff. Hey, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Goj, I like to play with the plastic. We have recyclable plastic that I've got kind of stored under the desk. But do you think we'll get one of the old Pokemon games eventually in the online service? No. I think they're going to stick with eShop. Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, and Crystal are all eShop games at this point. If anything, okay. No, I probably not, if only because I don't think I would be surprised. I was going to say I would be surprised if the Gen 3 to Gen 7 Gen 3 to Gen 7 games would be able to interact with like Pokemon Home or the other one that you need to use to get to Pokemon Home for the older ones. I would be surprised if they could interact properly with those apps from within Nintendo Switch Online, which would lead me to believe that they would probably want to... Actually, no, that's not true, because... Sorry. No, that is true, because the Gen 1 and 2 3DS ports are recoded in order to work with those systems, so they would probably need to have them be eShop releases if they happen. Also, as far as Gen 1, we now have the 3DS ports and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. As far as Gen 2, we have the 3DS ports. I'm still expecting that, like, within the next 2 years, they're going to announce a Let's Go Johto. Gen 3, they don't have Fire Red, Leaf Green, or Ruby Sapphire, but we do have Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire on the 3DS. And for Gen 4, they don't have Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, but they do have Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl on the Switch. So really, like, I would be surprised right now if they focused on Gen 3 or 4, especially 4 because they just did the remakes. But, like, honestly, it would be kind of smart in some ways for... It's probably way too much dev work. They would need to offload it to somebody else. But re-releasing the 3DS games... or even the DS games and the 3DS games, in either a collection format, which they would never do. They don't even put 2 games together, let alone a bunch. But re-releasing some of those like DS or 3DS games onto the Switch would be a cool move, but I don't see them. Like, I don't know if I see them doing that. Gen 3, I could maybe see them trying to like figure out a way to put Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire onto the Switch, but that's kind of it right now. Black and White are the next ones up for a proper remake. Gold and Silver was strictly Crystal, I guess, technically. Crystal is the one that is... Crystal, Black, and White are the ones that are likeliest to get an actual remake in the relative future, by which I mean the next, like, 4 years. Because they have Arceus and they have Scarlet Violet, and they just did Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, so it's probably going to be a couple years before Black and White, but it's been a couple years since Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee at this point, so, like... There's a good chance that a Let's Go Johto style title could happen in the next like 2-ish years. Yeah, honestly, the Silk Song one is just like that's just like a long shot, really, in terms of like, is it ever gonna get announcements in there? I'm gonna also put like a maybe onto the game of at least 10 words, because like. That one was one that, like, depending on how you break it down, like, initialisms like WBSC, that one would have been more than 10 words if it was all spelled out. But I was actually surprised we didn't get, and, like, I'm not counting, like, such and such thing 3, expansion pass, wave 4, like, that's not, I'm talking the game title, right? No mention of any new Switch models. I wasn't, like, super expecting that one. That was just kind of like a, yeah, but I mean, if it gets announced and it's big. The OLED model is still fairly new, so I'm not really expecting that one there. My expectation for a Pokemon Legends Johto. Yeah, honestly, if they wanted to really do something wild with it, especially since Crystal is due for a Let's Go remake, like a Let's Go Johto. Essentially, if they did Let's Go Johto, which in my head, if they make 2, it's Let's Go Meryl and Let's Go Togepi or something. Let's Go Johto and Pokemon Legends Celebi as nearby releases would be I think a pretty neat cross promotional thing, and it's similar to what they did for Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Pokemon Legends Arceus. I think the biggest trick is that Celebi doesn't have a huge amount of lore around it. Last I checked, I know it's got some like funky time travel stuff going on, but I think the likelier one would be like probably be like Pokemon Legends Ho-Oh or Lugia, just because they have way more lore about them than Celebi does in the universe of the games. They could honestly do a Pokemon Legends Unknown even and like actually explore that too. But I think that they would probably not name it Pokemon Legends Unknown. They'd probably do like Pokemon Legends Johto But yeah, so I think we have honestly, yeah, I guess if Celebi as Pokemon Legends, that's how you get there, is Celebi pulled you into the distant past or something. Like, that's a good mechanism for that, I suppose. No Western release of a 20-year-old Japanese exclusive is what I should have said there. Is what I meant, because we definitely got some re-releases of 20-plus-year-old Japanese games. It's just we also got them here. No Wii U ports, which means that the window has officially closed on any final. Oh, did Kuru Kuru Kurin never get a release? How old is that game? I think it's at least, because I think that was a game that got featured in Melee, right? It was released in Japan on March. Ooh. It was released in Japan on March 21st, 2001, so it is 20 years old. However, it was also released in Europe and Australia in June 22nd of the same year as a Game Boy Advance launch title. So I don't quite think I can count that. It is an American release of a 20-year-old Japanese game, but it did get an English release. It just never came to the States. So, I'll give that one a yellow also, just because that's like right on the line. If I had said, US or NTSC or something, then like that technically would have barely made it. Ironically, a Wii port for the Switch would have given us enough leeway for a double maybe bingo. Yeah, if I said North American release, then that would count. But all right, yeah, I think that I don't think any of the rest of these really qualify. Untitled game, like I mentioned during the thing, like I can't count it for Octopath Traveler because the game became a real one. Like the name became a real one, but we're talking Wii U ports, not Wii ports. And the reason for that is because the Wii U. Let me see if I can pull it up. There are 35, by Wikipedia's count, 35 Wii U exclusives, games that did not get re-released onto the DS, the 3DS, or the Switch. Some of these are a little more hit or miss in terms of accuracy, but yeah, we're down to 35 games. Some of these almost certainly will at some point get re-released. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, I suspect, will one day get some kind of re-release. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD, I think, will eventually also get a re-release. I'm a little surprised Mario Party 10 didn't get some kind of a re-release. That's interesting. Huh. Yeah. Paper Mario Color Splash is one that'll almost certainly get some kind of re-release as well. Splatoon 1, I don't know, just in terms of the like online nature of it, I don't think that one would probably get a re-release. We got 2 Star Fox games. Xenoblade Chronicles X is probably one of these days going to get a re-release as well. The Zelda HD is said to be exclusive. Yeah, Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD are both Wii U exclusive titles. They are themselves remakes of, GameCube / Wii games, but they are, strictly speaking, Wii U exclusives. They're also like shown in italics on this list, and I wonder if that's part of the reason why. But also, Dr. Luigi is on here, and that's literally like, I guess that was an actual separate release, but yeah, it looks like they're bringing over a lot of Splatoon 1 into Splatoon 3. But unless they bring over like the full story mode of that or whatever, then I think that would not quite count as being, no longer a Wii U exclusive, But yeah, so Mario Tennis Ultra Smash also, that's one that probably at some point might get some kind of, I don't know. That one's kind of one of those more middle sportsy games, but yeah, if Splatoon 1's story mode was added to 3, then I think that you could consider Splatoon 1 fully ported at that point. Mario and Sonic at the Sochi 2014 Olympic Winter Games is probably also not going to get some kind of like re-release. But anyway, pretty solid stuff. Really awesome with the Game Boy family getting launched there. That almost seems like an E3 worthy announcement that they could have saved till the summer. but I guess they're trying to pump things up over the spring. It seems like a decent amount of the spring's going to be a little on the light side, but Metroid Prime remastered digital download today is like a fucking wild surprise drop in the middle of all that. That was incredible. Yeah, so cool. It's also funny that now I think there's now a way to play both the original and remake of Mario and Luigi, the Superstar Saga on the Switch, right? Because I think the remake of that was a Switch game, or was that a 3DS? Was that a 3DS title? That was a 3DS title. Okay, so maybe not. All right, cool. So I'm surprised they haven't tried making a remake for. If you look down the release timeline of the Mario and Luigi series, you get 2000. Alpha Dream is founded by former employees at Square. 2003, Superstar Saga. 2005, Partners in Time. 2009, Bowser's Inside Story. 2013, Dream Team. 2015, Paper Jam. 2017, Superstar Saga and Bowser's Minions. 2018, Bowser's Inside Story and Bowser Jr.'s Journey. 2019, Alpha Dream declares bankruptcy. Oops. 3 months later, in January 2020, Nintendo filed a trademark for the series in Argentina. While most assumed Nintendo was simply protecting their IP, it also led to speculation that the series would hopefully continue on a later date. All right. Yeah, so I think that's going to be it for this. We had some interesting stuff coming in there. And yeah, everybody go play some Metroid Prime Remastered. Catch you guys later. Have a good one. Bye. Where did my graphic go?